Hi, welcome to Soul Whispers Tarot. I'm back again with another pick a card reading. This reading is how does he feel about you? Or it can be how does she feel about you as well. So for this reading, I'm using the Bicycle, Stargazer, Sunspot playing cards and also some of the messages from the Divine Masculine cards. So I really hope you're all looking forward to Christmas and the holiday season. It's so close now. I'm really excited. I've just done a manic food shop. It was really, really busy. So thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate it. If you do subscribe, please tap the bell icon and that will notify you every time I release a new reading. And thank you to everyone who has liked my videos and shared them. It really helps to grow my channel and I really appreciate that. So there's 6 set of cards for this reading. Set of cards number 1 is the red stone. Set of cards number 2 is the green stone. Set of cards number 3 is the pink stone. Set of cards number 4 is the white stone. Set of cards number 5 is the blue stone. And set of cards number 6 is the yellow stone. And if you would like additional readings every single week, which are exclusive to my email subscribers, then please sign up below by clicking the link in the description box. And those are additional pick a card readings. So I'll give you a few moments to tune into the energies of the cards. Take whatever resonates, leave the rest. Overall, follow your own intuition. Okay, so this is set of cards number 1, which is the red stone. How does this person feel about you? So I'm going to say these as though they're tarot cards. You have the 5 of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords in reverse, the 7 of Cups, the 2 of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. Move these along a little bit. And from the messages from the Divine Masculine cards you have, I'm always thinking about you. I'm praying to God. This is the real me. I'm working towards our future, and we are meant to be. So let me tune into the energies of the cards for a moment. I'm feeling that this person has like a poor self-image or low self-esteem. I feel like they've had a difficult upbringing. They felt like an outsider. They may have felt like the black sheep in their family. They may have been bullied throughout their life. This is an individual who is a highly sensitive person. So they're very empathic. They pick up on other people's feelings. I feel this has caused them to be somewhat of a people pleaser. They've been somewhat of an open book. They've worn their heart on their sleeve in the past. And I feel like they've attracted a lot of energy vampires. A lot of people have tried to take their energy or take advantage of them or use and abuse them. And so this has really, really knocked their confidence. And this is what's affecting them from being able to come forward towards you. 5 of Pentacles, they've felt left out in the cold, an outsider. And it's really making them struggle to be assertive. They don't know how to take action. They don't know how to have the confidence. They're lacking in self-belief. They don't feel good enough. They may have put you on a pedestal. But I feel like they're really looking up to you. They're really thinking about you a lot. So the 7 of Cups, they're really wondering if your connection will ever get off the ground. They're wondering if it's just castles in the sky. Sorry, I'm just hearing a load of noise outside. They're daydreaming about you all the time. They're fantasizing about you. They're always thinking about you. You're always on their mind is what I'm feeling. But they're trying to figure out how to ground this connection, how to have the confidence to move forward, how to have the confidence to communicate to you about how they're feeling. This is someone who's watching you from afar, is what I'm feeling. They may be spying on you on social media. They see you as like their dream girl, and they get very nervous around you. I'm seeing someone that's stuttering or going red or shaking or something like that. And it's all because of this lack of self-worth and a poor self-image. They don't feel, well, they feel as though you're out of their league. So the Two of Wands, they're really, again, this is another card about them daydreaming. They're wanting to take that leap of faith. They're wanting to take action, move towards you, tell you the truth about how they're feeling. They're wanting to open up to you. They're wanting to take down their walls, take off their masks, be open and vulnerable with you. But there's still something that's holding them back. They're still like stalling themselves. They're overthinking things. They're worried about losing you. That's another reason why they're not opening up and speaking about how they feel. I feel as though you may be in each other's lives in some way already, and they're afraid that if they come out and tell you how they feel, then you're going to reject them, and then it's going to be over. And then they're worried about it being over and needing to move on from you. They don't want that. So they're biding their time, but I feel like some of you are frustrated because this person's being very, very slow, and they're always thinking of the worst case scenario, and therefore they're psyching themselves out of taking that leap of faith and taking action towards you. But they feel this deep love. There is a potential for a new beginning in love. There's potential for your connection to get off the ground. They have this heart opening with you. They really feel like your connection is very deep. They may even see you as their soulmate. And they just have this deep love for you, and they're really kicking themselves, is what I'm feeling, because they just really wish they could have the confidence to express how they feel. This is reminding me of two characters in that film Love Actually, because I actually watched that last night because it was on TV, and there's two characters that work together, and they're very shy, and they both blatantly like each other, but they're both too scared to admit it to each other. So that's the energy I'm picking up on. And, you know, you may not be afraid to express yourself to this person, but some of you are, because they're coming across as so awkward. It's making them come across as unapproachable, and you're worried about how they're going to react if you were to make a move. So I really feel it does have to be this person for most of you who does make the move. And yeah, I'm always thinking about you. They're thinking about you, daydreaming about you, trying to figure out how to move things forward. I'm praying to God. And this is like they're really looking for a solution, or they're really looking for the right moment, and they're looking for help from the divine or the universe. They're wanting things to fall together in some way. But I feel like they're also willing to work with the universe when the time is right. This is the real me. So yeah, this is what they're struggling with, to be open, vulnerable, authentic, because, you know, that opens them up to rejection. And again, I feel like they're afraid of losing you. So in a way, it's like they're compromising or settling for having you right now, maybe as a friend or a work colleague or something like that. But it's not what they truly want. They want a lot more. I'm working towards our future. So yeah, in the background, they are trying to figure things out. They're trying to create a plan of action and figure out what to do in order to ground this and speak their truth to you. We are meant to be. So yeah, like I said, they feel this really, really deep connection with you. They may feel that you're their soulmate or their twin flame or something like that. So yeah, behind the scenes, they are working towards gaining more confidence, working towards being able to move forward and express their truth. They're struggling with that, but eventually I feel they will be brave enough to express themselves to you, or there may be some kind of divine intervention, in terms of you may bump into each other, or there may be just some kind of circumstance where it's really ideal for you to have that conversation, or a circumstance that just brings you both together. So I really hope this reading has resonated and been helpful. And if it has, then please like, share and subscribe. That really helped me out. And if you do subscribe, please tap the bell icon and that will notify you every time I release a new reading. So have a really happy Christmas. And I'll be back with another reading really soon. So thank you so much. So this is set of cards number 2, which is the green stone. And it's called Lemon Chiraphrase or something like that. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Okay, so how does this person feel about you? It can be male or female. You have, I'm gonna say these as if they're the tarot. You have the 2 of Swords, the 6 of Pentacles, the 9 of Wands, the Ace of Wands in reverse, and the 4 of Wands. So from the messages from the Divine Masculine cards, you have I'm scared of what's ahead, I need you, let's get married, I'm scared of losing you, what's going on? So this person's really stressing out at this time because they're really afraid of losing you. Something may have happened that's created a separation between you, whether it's an argument or whether you walked away from this person, or whether they have other like drama in their life or something. Whatever it is, they're really, really afraid that this is the end. They're afraid that things aren't going to work out with you, that they really want to be with you. So the 2 of Swords, they're really feeling stuck right now. They may be being pulled in 2 directions. I do feel like this person has a lot of drama. They have a lot of karma in their life to settle. And so those things need to be wrapped up before they can be free to have a relationship with you. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're in another relationship, but it could be. But whatever it is, or whoever it is in their life, they need to really be assertive is what I'm feeling. They really need to stand up for themselves and do what's right for them. I feel like something or someone or a group of people is really burning them out, is taking their energy, a lot of their time and attention. They could be suffering with depression or something like that. And so they're really afraid of losing you, and yet at the same time they're feeling stuck. They don't know how to move forward with you. So there's the 6 of Pentacles as well. If you've walked away from them, they may feel as though there's an imbalance, a give and take. In the past, it may have been them who weren't reaching out. It may have been them who couldn't reciprocate equally as much as you were. But now I feel for some of you, it's the other way around. Like you've taken space, and that's why they're afraid of losing you. But also it's like you've taken back like everything that you were giving in the past. You may have always been there for this person. You may have been always talking to them or messaging them. You may have been very considerate, very patient with them. And now I feel that it's kind of like the other way around. Like this person's wanting a second chance. They may be giving more to you or communicating with you more, but it's almost like you're thinking to yourself, until you actually prove yourself with actions, then I'm not going to wait around for you. So they're trying to be generous with you, or they may be afraid, that you're not going to receive them if they do become more generous, or trying to tell you how they feel, or being there for you and opening up to you. But there was definitely an imbalance of give and take in the past, and maybe what I'm feeling is some of you have kind of turned the tables on that, and they're trying to make things work. But again, it may still be in this energy of the Two of Swords, where they don't really have enough energy, or they've got so much going on in their life that they need to free themselves from, that they cannot fully commit to you, they cannot fully give to you still. So there's the Nine of Wands. This is them trying to stay strong. This is the Wounded Warrior card. They're feeling, again, like really burnt out. I feel like they're trying to protect themselves from other people in their life. And that was really affecting how they were opening up to you as well, because it was hard for them to shift gears. It was hard for them to be so like shut down and trying to preserve their own energies and trying to protect themselves, and then at the same time being open and vulnerable with you. It's like they knew they needed to open up to you, but it was very difficult for them to do that, because throughout most of their life they were trying to protect themselves. But they're still trying to stand strong. They're really, really holding on to hope that you'll give them a second chance, and there's still potential for your relationship to develop. But yeah, they're feeling really burnt out right now. They've got a lot of burdens going on. So the Ace of Wands in reverse. This is really saying to me that right now they can't take action, because there literally is something else going on in their life, which is meaning they cannot have this new relationship with you right now. Some of them, it could be dealing with family issues. It could be that they're with someone else and they're trying to break up with that person or have a divorce, but it's a real struggle for them. But there's the Four of Wands as well. They're wanting this happy, balanced relationship with you. This is the marriage card, and there's let's get married as well. This is what they're hoping for. They're really seeing you as the person for them. This person may have this tendency to think about you a lot and daydream about you a lot and fantasize about your relationship or the future with you. And in a sense, that's partially a form of escapism from all the drama and all the stress and all the heavy energy that they're currently going through. So they may have this tendency to kind of daydream rather than actually taking solid action when it comes to moving towards you and making things real and stable. So I feel like everything's kind of up in the air between you, and it's because they're struggling to release something in their past. Yeah, I'm scared of what's ahead. So this Two of Swords, maybe they need to make this choice. They need to release the past if they want to be with you, but they're afraid of that. Even though they're feeling extremely burnt out and depressed, and whatever situation they're in the present moment isn't serving them, they feel like it's their comfort zone. They know what to expect in that circumstance, in that situation. They're lacking in confidence. They're afraid of making decisions in case it's the wrong decision. They may have this head versus heart going on as well. So they're afraid of losing their comfort zone. They're afraid of losing what they already have, even though it really, really isn't serving them. But I feel like their subconscious is telling them to partly to stay in their current circumstances because they're worried that it won't work out with you. But then at the same time they have, I need you, let's get married. So they're really, really wanting to move towards you. That's what their heart and soul is calling them to do, to release themselves from their past, to take a leap of faith to be with you. But it's like practicalities and the mind is like holding them back. They may have like financial worries, some of them, if they leave their current circumstances. I'm scared of losing you. What's going on? So this what's going on card, as well as the Two of Swords, is really saying this person is going through a lot of confusion. Like I said, they may have this head versus heart thing going on. Their head's saying be practical, hold on to what you've already got. It's not going to work out with you. And then the heart's saying take a leap of faith. Go with what feels liberating. Go with the true love, which is what they feel for you. And yeah, I do feel like a lot of you are getting frustrated because I feel like this person's been stuck in this cycle for quite a while. And yeah, this is what I'm picking up on, how they're currently feeling. So they're still in this stage of being on the fence and needing to make a decision. So I'm sorry that's quite frustrating because you may have been waiting for this person for quite a while to make a decision. But right now I feel like they're still in that place. So I really hope this reading has resonated and it has been helpful. And if it has, then please like, share and subscribe. That will really help me out. And if you do subscribe, please tap the bell icon and that will notify you every time I release a new reading. And I'll be releasing a new reading after Christmas. So Merry Christmas to you. I hope you have a lovely time, whatever, you know, you may be celebrating. So thank you so much. So this is set of cards number 3, which is the pink stone, cherry quartz. Excuse me. So how does this person currently feel about you? I'm going to read these cards as if they're tarot cards. You have the 8 of Swords, the 4 of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the 2 of Cups, and the 2 of Pentacles. And from the messages from the Divine Masculine cards, you have, I express myself differently to you. I love this path. My heart is broken. I'm healing family issues. And I want to do things right. Okay, so this 8 of Swords, they're feeling stuck. I feel it's mostly like mental energy, like they believe they're stuck in their life in some kind of way, or they feel like they don't have the confidence to move forward. They may have a lot of drama or something going on in their life that's taken a lot of their time and energy is really burning them out. It may generally be life lessons that they need to learn in order to know their worth, in order to have more confidence, in order to know how to say no to people and have healthy boundaries. But whatever it is, it's like mentally they're not feeling good enough, or mentally they're not feeling confident enough or in the right place. They may feel as though you're better than them or they don't have enough to offer you. But this card represents they're not really being stuck like physically. It's just whatever's going on in their mind is what's holding them back. So this could be someone that's has a very pessimistic self-view or a poor self-image. They may even have other people in their life that are feeding that negative self-image, people who are abusing them like mentally and emotionally. And that may be something that's been going on for a long time throughout their life. But in a way, I'm really feeling that they do feel stuck, but it's like subconsciously, that's their ego's way of trying to keep them stuck in the same old situations. It's the ego like preventing them from taking a leap of faith because they're afraid. They're afraid of being open. They're afraid of being in their light. They're afraid of being free. it may just feel very uncomfortable for them. If they've grown up feeling like they've had to repress their true self or repress their emotions, repress what they're thinking, and just kind of be like a sheep, or be, I don't mean that offensively, or be like everyone else trying to fit in or go unnoticed, then this is a major challenge for them, because they know they have to be their authentic self and express themselves if it's going to work out with you. And that's like the biggest challenge for this person, is what I'm feeling. So the Four of Pentacles, this is them holding on to your connection. They're afraid of losing you. They don't want to let you go. They're hoping that you'll give them another chance. But also, this is still an energy of them holding on to their comfort zone. And I'm getting an image of like an infant holding on tightly to its mother. There may be a lot of mother issues, or just a lot of wounding in terms of the family dynamic. And this really like made this person not know how to be in their own power. They've experienced people who disempower them. But yeah, they're really holding on. The King of Pentacles, I feel this is what they want to be. They may be having some financial issues and they want to be more financially successful. That may be why they're holding on to like finances in some kind of way, or they may be working, like overworking as a form of distraction. But I get the sense that this person bases partially their sense of self-worth on how much money they make. They may be trying to come across as being successful. Maybe you earn a lot of money and they feel like they want to be an equal when it comes to finances. They don't want to feel like you're making more money than them, because they want to be a good provider to you. So that may be how some of them are feeling. So the Two of Cups, they feel as though you're their counterpart, their soulmate. They're wanting this balanced, harmonious relationship. They know that you both feel the same about each other. In the tarot, the Two of Cups shows the man reaching out and touching the feminine's cup. So this person, they want to communicate their truth. They want to reach out to you. They want to make amends. They want to make things right. They want to do things right, is what that card says there. But there's the Two of Pentacles, so they're juggling a lot of things in their life right now. Again, it could be they're juggling finances, or they're just trying to keep your relationship afloat. Maybe some of you have taken distance from this person because they weren't moving forward towards you. They weren't committing to you. They weren't getting things off the ground. So they're trying to juggle the relationship now. That may have been you in the past. You may have been the one trying to hold everything together whilst this person was trying to deal with these blocks. But now they're the one trying to hold everything together, keep your relationship going. And they have, I expressed myself differently to you. So I'm feeling this person feels pressured to speak their truth to you. But that's really something they've been repressed in with throughout their life, is what I'm feeling. So that doesn't come naturally to them. It's like I'm seeing someone retreating into their shell. But I feel like they've tried to show how they feel to you in other ways, or indirect ways. I love this path. So they feel that there's a lot of healing and growth that happens in this connection, because you are challenging them to come out of their shell. And it is very challenging for them, but they're loving that in a way. It scares them, but they feel a lot of soul growth. For some of them, they feel that this is a deep connection that has a deep spiritual element to it, and they're loving that deep meaning that you bring to their life. My heart is broken. So yeah, they're feeling, I really feel like they're kicking themselves, they're beating themselves up because they want to move towards you. They want a relationship with you. They want to be there for you. They want you to know that they love you just the same as you love them, but they're so like angry and frustrated at themselves that it's like the most difficult thing for them to express based on their upbringing. Yeah, I'm healing family issues. So yeah, I feel this was definitely stemming from childhood, not being able to express how they feel. And you know, I'm seeing this person being vulnerable when they were a young child, and then feeling totally like rejected, or like it was totally not safe to express themselves, so they learnt to hold back. I want to do things right. So yeah, they want to communicate to you, they want to be the best version of themselves for you. But I feel like this person is stressing about all of this in a major kind of way. So this person is slowly building the confidence, but I feel like it's going to take a while. So I really hope this reading has resonated and that it's been helpful. And if it has, then please like, share and subscribe. That will really help me out. And if you do subscribe, then please tap the bell icon and that will notify you every time I release a new reading. I'll be back after Christmas with more pick a card readings. So Merry Christmas to you. I hope you have a lovely time. Thank you so much. So this is set of cards number 4, which is the White Stone, which is opalite. How does this person feel about you? And I'm going to use these playing cards as though they're tarot cards. How they feel about you. The 7 of Swords. The 9 of Cups. The 6 of Wands. The Ace of Pentacles. And the King of Cups. And from the messages from the Divine Masculine cards, you have, I've been a fool. I'm struggling to open up to you. I'm struggling with money. Slow down. And you turn me on in so many ways. So yeah, with this 7 of Swords energy, this person has gone through a time of not being totally authentic with you or totally upfront. They may have been running away from you, running away from being open and vulnerable. They may have been wearing masks. They may have tried to mold themselves or appear to be what they think you want them to be. And you know, it's the more they're kind of lying and trying to make themselves be what they think you want, the more they're sort of digging a hole, and the hole's getting deeper and it's harder for them to get out of that. I've been a fool. So they're regretting that. They don't know how to, because they're still struggling, like expressing themselves and opening up and being totally authentic. Then they're struggling to, you know, turn over a new leaf and come forward to you and say, look, I'm sorry, I did this, I did that. I meant well, but I realized now that I was being foolish and it wasn't truly being healthy for our connection. It wasn't truly bringing us closer together. It was creating a wedge between us. Some of them, they may have just been blatantly dishonest with you about something, and they feel like they've been a fool. Whatever it is, they feel a lot of regrets. They've learned a lot from it, but I still feel like they're struggling to open up to you. I feel like that's the key theme. But they feel this 9 of Cups energy. They feel like you're their dream come true. They feel deep emotional fulfillment. They're wondering if this dream can become a reality. They're really hoping it is, but they know they've got to do the healing work. They may have been holding on to you in an unhealthy kind of dynamic. If you were always there for them, they may have kind of held on to you in that way, in whatever dynamic you had, rather than fully doing the healing work and doing things the right way. They were afraid of coming towards you and being totally open and vulnerable and their real self, because ultimately they're afraid of rejection. And so they were afraid of losing you, and that's why they were holding on to this unhealthy dynamic that you had, rather than risking being their true self and disappointing you and then you walking away from them like forever. They don't want to lose you. So, it's kind of sad really that they felt like they had to be a different version of themselves just to keep you in their life. So a lack of self-esteem is what they've been struggling with, a poor self-image and putting you on a pedestal and feeling like you're too good for them. So the Six of Wands, they're really, behind the scenes, they're working on finding the confidence. They want this success in your relationship. They're wanting you to see them in a good light again. The Six of Wands is about success after a battle, or being triumphant over a battle. Six is the number of love as well, so success in love. But yeah, there's some kind of struggle that this person's going through. And they may have fallen from grace in terms of, if whatever this kind of deception energy was, when you realized that they weren't what they were saying they were, or they weren't being totally honest with you, a lot of you, lost respect for this person. A lot of you walked away from this person or took distance, but now they're wanting to come back. They're wanting to overcome whatever mistakes they made in the past, whatever blocks they have, so they can be like the best version of themselves, so they can be who you truly need them to be. I'm struggling with money. So this may be a major stress for them. They may be basing partially their sense of self-worth on their finances as well. But yeah, this struggle with money is really taking a lot of their time and energy and really stressing them out, is what I'm feeling. To the point where that's like their main priority right now. They may be struggling to pay bills. They may have like these major fears about losing their home or something like that. And so they're working like desperately to sort that out. And that may be like an ongoing thing that's creating a level of like depression, and it's like a major distraction for them. Ace of Pentacles though, finances are going to improve. But also this is them wanting to make an offer. So yeah, some of them, they're stressing that they don't feel like they have enough finances to be good enough for you. Like they want to spoil you, or literally some of them may just want to be financially secure, so they feel like they can be stable in that way and not like drag you down financially and things like that. So slow down. Yeah, they're afraid of rushing things. For whatever reason, they feel like their foundation is already very unstable. And again, a lot of them, it could be like because of financial issues. A lot of them, it's also like emotionally, they're feeling unstable. So that's why they're wanting things to slow down. They don't want to be thrown into the deep end with you, because I feel like they've already got a lot going on which they're struggling to cope with. King of Cups though, they feel this deep love for you, and it's with you turn me on in so many ways. So you're really opening their heart. They feel a lot of passion for you. They feel a deep mental connection, like telepathic connection. And there's this deep heart awakening. They're feeling a lot of intuition, a deep spiritual element, which they really love. I feel like they've never felt that way with anyone else. They want to open their heart to you, and that's partly this offer that they want to give you as well. So I really hope this reading has resonated and that it's been helpful. And if it has, then please like, share and subscribe. That will really help to grow my channel. And if you do subscribe, please tap the bell icon and that will notify you every time I release a new reading. And I'll release some more readings after Christmas. So Merry Christmas to you, and I hope you have a lovely time, or I hope you really enjoy whatever you may be celebrating at this time. So thank you so much. Take care. So this is set of cards number 4, which is the blue stone. How does this person feel about you? And I'm going to read these playing cards as though they're tarot cards. So the 3 of Swords, the Joker. I take that as the Fool in the tarot. The 8 of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. So the messages from the Divine Masculine cards you have: I'm letting go of the past. You are my rock. Honesty is important. I'm sick of the old paradigms, and you deserve the best. So the 3 of Swords, they're feeling a lot of heartbreak right now. And this is coupled with I'm letting go of the past. So you may have walked away from this person, or they may need to walk away from certain people or things that aren't serving them in their life. Whichever it is, it could be both. They're feeling a lot of heartbreak. They're feeling a lot of depression and emotional pain. It may be to do with them not being honest with you in the past, because there is this honesty is important. They may have held back and not communicated their truth. They may have, taken you for granted in terms of thinking that you would continue to wait around for them, and then you may have walked away. Or for some, it's literally just a lot of emotional wounding from their childhood and throughout their life in general that they're needing to process, they're needing to release and heal. And they are slowly doing that with I'm letting go of the past. They're releasing that. I feel like you're helping this person to create a whole new life for themselves, a whole new, much more positive self-image. The Joker, the Fool, that's taking a leap of faith. That's the first card in the whole tarot, or it can be the final card as well, because it's a 0 card, and it means a brand new cycle after releasing a major karmic cycle. So this can also represent healing of the inner child, because it's about youth. It's about the faith that we have when we're small children. So you are my rock. You're helping this person to have faith, to know their worth, to see themselves in a brand new positive light. Because the Fool only has a tiny little satchel that he carries over his shoulder. So he's not taking like loads of past baggage with him on this new journey towards you, towards his true self. I feel like this person has had a lot of negative self-talk and a poor self-image, but they're really seeing themselves for who they truly are. As a divine soul, as a worthy person, as a lovable person, as a good person. A lot of light is coming into this person, a lot of awareness, a lot of healing. And I really feel like they're so grateful that you're the one that stuck by them, you're the one that's helped them through this process. You may have triggered them sometimes, but it was to trigger their stagnant pain so it could come up to the surface to be realized and released. So the 8 of Wands, and honesty is important. I feel this person is going to reach out to you and communicate their truth, communicate how they feel to you very soon. 8 is about rapid movement, rapid energy, you know, overcoming obstacles. It's like direct, being direct with you. It's fast movement. So yeah, after releasing heartbreak, they take the leap of faith. They move towards you quickly. They communicate their truth to you. They want to be authentic with you. They feel like you really deserve that. Especially after all the hard work and all the patience and compassion that you showed them. So the 8 of Pentacles, they're working really, really hard to create stability within themselves so there can be stability within your connection. 8 is the infinity symbol. There's 2 here as well. So working really hard to create balance, to be the best version of themselves, working hard to release themselves from the past, because it's clarified by, I'm sick of the old paradigms. They're sick of the old way of thinking that's holding them back. They're sick of people using and abusing them. They're realizing their worth. They're stepping back into their power. And they're saying goodbye. They're learning to say no to people and have healthy boundaries. So they're seeing you as this Queen of Cups. They're seeing you as a very loving, very loyal, very open, very emotionally articulate person. Generally just a loving, lovely person. And you deserve the best. I feel like that's mainly why they were holding back in the past as well, because they didn't feel good enough. They felt like you deserved more than what they could offer you in the past, but they're really seeing a person. And overall, I'm just feeling they're very thankful, they're very grateful to you, and they wish you just knew how thankful they are that you've always been there for them. And they see you as a really deep, true friend, as well as like the romantic partner, the soulmate that they want to be with. So I really hope this message has been helpful and that it's resonated. And if it has, then please like, share and subscribe. That will really help to grow my channel. And if you do subscribe, please tap the bell icon, and that will notify you every time I release a new reading. And I'll be releasing more readings after Christmas. So Merry Christmas to you. I hope you have a lovely time, and thank you so much. So this is set of cards number 6, which is the yellow citrine stone. How does this person feel about you? So I'm going to be reading these playing cards as though they're tarot cards. The 8 of Cups. The 5 of Wands. The 3 of Cups. The 6 of Cups, and the 3 of Pentacles. So from the messages from the Divine Masculine cards, you have, I'm making the effort. Things will change very soon. You make me feel naked. Do I have what it takes? And I'm taking a chance. So this person, they feel very vulnerable around you because they can see and they know that you can see through their walls, through their masks. You see them for who they truly are. You may see them more clearly than what they even see themselves as. I feel this is a person that's been very much caught up in society's programming and trying to fit in and trying to be like everyone else. And it's been subconsciously ignoring like who they truly are. This is a highly sensitive person is what I'm feeling. I feel like this person has retreated into themselves a lot. Some of you walked away from this person and now they have this I'm making the effort. Like, you may have panicked this person if they were being very slow or very withdrawn and not expressing themselves. If it was like trying to get blood from a stone from them, you know, they're making the effort now. Well, they want you to know that they're going to make the effort if you give them a second chance. I feel like a lot of you are thinking this person needs to prove themselves with their actions and not just their words. Also, this can symbolize this person, they are retreating right now, but they're retreating into themselves. They're being honest with themselves. They're doing the healing work. They're learning to love themselves. They're learning to know their self-worth. They're trying to figure out what is important to them. They're learning what their true priorities are and what's going to bring them deep meaning. Because they may have had surface level friendships or surface level relationships, but I feel like your relationship is so much more deeper. And it scares them because they've not been loving themselves. So they think, how on earth can this person love me? And they're worried that you're in love with their potential. So they may have put on masks to try and be what they think you want them to be. But you just want them to be honest. You just want them to be their true self. So 5 of Wands. This is like conflict. There maybe have been power struggles between you. This person has this inner conflict going on. It's like their soul's pulling them towards you. Their soul's pulling them towards loving themselves more, being open and vulnerable, releasing their pain. But then their ego is afraid of doing that. The ego is trying to protect them. It's trying to keep them in their comfort zone. But things will change very soon. And it's with this I'm making the effort because they feel like they're losing you. I feel like this has inspired them to really be honest with themselves, really slow down and take a look around and really have a lot of epiphanies, have a lot of deeper awareness. So things are shifting for them because they're realizing that holding on to these other things or shallow relationships is not serving them, is not bringing them happiness. You're helping this person to mature. They're definitely maturing right now. 3 of Cups, and you make me feel naked. So they do feel a lot of joy with this 3 of Cups energy. They feel a lot of joy with you. They feel like it's a sense of coming home, like they feel a deep spiritual connection with you. They just feel very uplifted, very excited, very passionate towards you. They feel like it's heaven on earth, the spirit is saying, because it's such a deep emotion, like it's coming up from their soul. It's opening them up to realizing their soul. And, you know, the soul is who we truly are. Because with souls, like having temporary experiences as humans, you make me feel naked. So it scares them, this awakening, this opening, because it changes a lot of things for them. It forces them out of their comfort zone. It means they need to release things and people who aren't serving them. But they're afraid of being lonely is what I'm feeling. This person has surrounded themselves with a lot of people in order to try and feel less lonely. But the more they're like aligning with their true soul self, the more these people who are out of alignment with them are falling away. And they're afraid of losing that. They're afraid of being a loner is what I'm sensing. Because they have deep down felt all alone throughout most of their life. Because they are a very deep, spiritual, empathic person. I feel like this person has deep meaning, a deep purpose in their life, but they're just afraid. So they're holding on to surface things right now. 6 of Cups, and I have what it takes. So what they're wanting is a reconciliation. They're wanting to be with you, express their love, open up to you. They feel like you are their soulmate. They feel like they've known you in past lives because you've opened up that heavenly feeling, which is like their eternal soul feeling. Do I have what it takes? But they're worried. They're worried that they're not good enough, or they're not ready enough, or they're not mature enough to handle this. I feel like they don't have anyone else around them who's spiritually mature or mature enough to really help them and give them advice. So they are feeling all alone in this, and they're feeling pulled in two directions. But they are moving towards this Three of Pentacles, which is cooperating with you. This is a very spiritual card. In the tarot, it shows them working together to build a cathedral. So they're opening up to the spirituality. They're opening up to the divine. They're finally listening to what Spirit is telling them. And yeah, I'm taking a chance because they're believing more in what their heart, their soul, their intuition and Spirit is telling them. So they're taking a leap of faith. This is a really, really powerful. So I really hope this reading has been helpful, and if it has, then please like, share and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, then please tap the bell icon. That will notify you every time I release a new reading. Merry Christmas to you. I hope you have a lovely time. I'll be back after Christmas with more pick a card readings. So thank you so much. Take care. Bye.